Hello ladies and gentlemen, in today's video I'm going to be replacing this pop-up headlight assembly as we have here on the floor. The reason why I'm replacing this today is because the plastic clip that holds the rod that will push the light up and down has broken. So whenever the light goes back into the down position, it'll shake and make a loud noise. As you can see here on this assembly, you can see that the clip is not broken and the rod is held in, but on the assembly in the car, the clip is broken, so this rod is just right here and there's a big gap to where it should be held, so when it comes down it shakes. And you may be wondering that what we're gonna do, because the top is red but on top of the car this light is green. But if you come here to the side of the car, there are 4 screws all around that hold in this piece. So once we get this out, we'll be able to unscrew this top and place it on this one so it matches. Now let's get to it. So the first step of removing this headlight is to get you a screwdriver, and you'll have these screws around the car. There's one right there, and there is one on the back. So what you want to do is remove those, and then you'll gain access to more screws so you can take this cover off, which is hard to see, but on the bottom there are 2 bolts, as you can see, one right there, that hold on this part, and there's 2 in the back that hold it on. So 4 bolts in total holding on this whole assembly, and 2 connectors. See one right here, and on the other assembly looks like there's one further back that will be hard to access. But let's get to it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so I have unscrewed this part and this part right here, and it comes off. Now, you can't get this part off without breaking it or unscrewing the top here, so you will have to, I guess, wiggle this around to access the screws on this. But once you get it off, it's easy to just move around. But now all we have to do is get these 2 bolts on the bottom and these 2 on the top, and then these 2 connectors right here. So that's what I'm gonna do next. But before you undo the connectors, just for safety, make sure you disconnect the battery, which I'm about to do right now. So let's get to it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have removed the old headlight assembly. As you can see, it is sitting right over there on the floor to the new old one. As you can see under here, it's very nice, no rust, just some dirt, which, I mean, that's not bad. It's better than rust, so I can just wipe it out with a rag before I put the new one in to make it a little bit nicer. I also tested the light and motor. I just set it in here and hooked it up, and they both work excellent. So that is a good sign, so I won't have to do any extra work in replacing those. As you can see, right here is the part that broke on the old one. That's how it's supposed to look. But if we come over here to the old one, that's how it looks. See this rod right here? It's supposed to be right there, right next to inside the clip. But as you can see, it's obviously not there. And see how I can just move it around? That's what makes the shaking noise, because there's nothing holding it in. So when it comes down fast, it just shakes. But on the new one here, as you can see, it's not going anywhere. So all I have to do now is just remove this red top, the green one, then take this piece off, put it on here, and then I can put the green top back on this one, and then I will just need to put it back and connect it, and then align it to the hood to make sure the gaps are nice, because you don't want it being too close on one side and too far on the other side. And that'll be it. So let's get to it. It is the next day, and as you can see, I have the headlight assembly in place and aligned. Now, it did take me some time to properly align it, because it was a repeating process of tightening the bolts, lowering the headlight, and then checking the lines to make sure nothing hit and it was flush. And then if it wasn't flush, then I had to bring the headlight back up, untighten the bolts, and then repeat that process over and over again. And I think probably like a good 30 minutes to an hour it took me to properly align it. But now I tightened down all the bolts, and I have installed the 2 clips back. So the rest of the process now is just to put all the plastic pieces on and make sure everything is fully tightened down. So let's get to it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have finished replacing the headlight assembly on my 1993 Mitsubishi 3000 GT SL. Now, all the other models of the 3000 GT should be the same, like the base model in VR4, as long as they have the pop-up headlights, because I know after 1993, so like 1994 and onward, they stopped the pop-up headlights and then they just had regular headlights. But I hope this video helped you. I hope you also enjoyed this video. If you had any tips or tricks that could have made this process faster, please leave them down in the comments. But I think I did the fastest way possible. I know this was the easiest way for me to do it. Maybe I didn't have to take some stuff off, but I'm not sure. I did it the way I know how to do it. But if you know better ways, please just leave a comment down below. Make sure you like and subscribe to see more mechanic videos or skateboarding videos if you're into that. Thank you for watching and have a good day.